Present-day parades in the Marine Corps have their basis in both history and tradition. The mass formation of troops on one long line at close interval made possible the massing of firepower of the muzzle-loaded muskets of yesterday. In those early days, the line of battle was just that, a line of 2 or 3 ranks, and looked much like the formation you will see here this morning. The commander selected the line of battle according to his tactical plan, and the adjutant marked the line of battle much as he marked the line of the parade this morning. The Romans first discovered that legions could cover more ground and maneuver more quickly when in step. The best drilled units usually won the battles. The signal to start the parade is called adjutant's call because of the adjutant's part in marking the line of the battle. The band sounds the call and immediately follows it with a march as the troops step off and march onto the field. Under command, officers center, all battalion commanders, staff, company commanders, guidon bearers, and patrol commanders will come forward and salute the commanding officer of troops. This affords the commander the opportunity to give his officers any last-minute encouragement or instructions, either for the battle as in the past or for the parade today. The President of the United States takes pleasure presenting the Meritorious Service Medal to Master Gunnery Sergeant Kevin D. Smith, United States Marine Corps, for service as set forth in the following citation. For outstanding meritorious service while serving as the officer in charge of the Preservation, Packaging, and Packing Section, Supply Company, 1st Supply Battalion, and Sergeant Major for Combat Logistics Regiment 15, 1st Marine Logistics Group, 1st Marine Expeditionary Force, from August 2004 to October 2010. Throughout this period, Master Gunnery Sergeant Smith displayed superior leadership and meticulous attention to detail in support of the thousands of Marines and sailors within the regiment and 1st Marine Expeditionary Force. Under his leadership, the Marines of the Preservation, Packaging, and Packing Section were awarded the Department of Defense Packaging Achievement Award in 2006 and most recently in 2009. In support of Operation Iraqi Freedom, Master Gunnery Sergeant Smith supervised all packaging and distribution operations in the Western Anambra province, including the movement of over 92 convoys and 1,430 air deliveries of vital sustainment. As Regimental Sergeant Major, he ensured that all training and administrative requirements were accomplished in support of 3 battalions and 2 geographically separate combat logistics companies. Master Gunnery Sergeant Smith distinguished himself as an outstanding advisor, providing sage counsel and trusted advice to the commanding officers, staff non-commissioned officers, and junior Marines and sailors throughout the regiment. His superior performance of duty during this tour is hallmark of a career devoted to accomplishing broad and diverse tasks in combat and peace. highlighting the culmination of 29 years of honorable and dedicated service. Master Gunner Sergeant Smith's extraordinary professionalism, initiative, and dedication to duty reflected great credit upon him and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and the United States Naval Service. For the President, signed C.F. Hudson, Brigadier General, United States Marine Corps, Commanding General, 1st Marine Logistics Group. United States Marine Corps. Master Gunner Sergeant Kevin D. Smith was transferred this day from the United States Marine Corps to the Fleet Marine Corps Reserve after 29 years of honorable and faithful active service. Signed, James T. Conway, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Certificate of Appreciation for service in the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Master Gunner Sergeant Kevin D. Smith, United States Marine Corps. I extend to you my personal thanks and a sincere appreciation of the grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud traditions of the military service. Your commitment and dedication have been an inspiration for those who will follow in your footsteps and for all Americans who join me today in saluting you for a job extremely well done. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. Signed, Barack Obama, Commander-in-Chief. Dear Master Gunner Sergeant Smith, the Marine Corps has been your occupation and family for many years past, and I am certain the memories, interests, and the future of the Corps will remain with you forever. Many desire to attain your accomplished goals, but few can compare to you. You have clearly demonstrated exceptional leadership qualities and professional contributions received of our senior Marines. We are proud, as you must be, of your successful career. As a teacher of younger Marines, a source of wise counsel, and as an example of those soldierly virtues we so admire, you have made a mark on the Corps that will remain long after you have left our active ranks. There are many young Marines you have influenced who will carry on in the same fine tradition that has always characterized the United States Marine Corps. You have my best wishes for good health and continued success in the years ahead. Semper Fidelis, signed, James T. Conway, General, United States Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. The Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. Dear Master Gunner Sergeant Smith, on behalf of all enlisted Marines, I would like to take a moment to thank you and your family for all the years of selfless devotion to duty and the many sacrifices you have endured throughout your Marine Corps career. As you depart our active ranks, please do so with a sense of pride in knowing that you have set a positive example for many Marines who will carry on the legacy of our Corps. My wife Liz and I wish you and your family much success in the future. Semper Fidelis, signed, Carson W. King. At this time, the national flag is now being delivered to the reviewing officer for presentation to Master Gunner Sergeant Smith for his 29 years of dedicated and faithful service to our nation. Master Gunner Sergeant Smith's wife, Ms. Ebony Smith, is being escorted to position to receive recognition for her unwavering loyalty to her husband and our nation. United States Marine Corps, Certificate of Commendation, Commanding General, 1st Marine Logistics Group, takes pleasure in commending Ebony R. Smith for sustained and faithful devotion during your husband's Marine Corps career. Throughout his career, you were always concerned for his welfare and supportive of his service. You took the reins and made the decision as head of the Smith household on those countless occasions when mission requirements and the needs of the country demanded his presence elsewhere. It was during those trying times that your contributions to our nation and the Marine Corps were the greatest. Your sacrifices significantly enhanced mission accomplishment and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the Marine Corps. In grateful appreciation, thank you. Signed, C.F. Hudson, Brigadier General, United States Marine Corps.